you're a sales leader who has a hard time slicing and dicing data and communicating it to your boss, you're going to have a hard time getting the VP score. Let's break down how to do it in the 3 categories you should be running monthly business reviews with your boss on. If you want the template, just DM me MBR and I'll send it over to you. Category 1 is revenue, so you want to show the revenue. Some things you might want to do outside of just saying like revenue was $1 million. You want to break it down by average revenue per customer, win rate. You might want to see the 100 score, which for me is 100 times your average revenue per customer times your win rate. So you can see not only how much is revenue going up, like how efficient is our sales team at closing that revenue and how much of our revenue is going up from bigger deals. You might also look at sales cycle to see how fast it's taken. You might break things down by certain size to say, hey, our revenue was $1 billion, but like our percent of the revenue that is big deals or small deals is changed, or the percent of revenue that's from our West Coast versus East Coast, or from this team or that team, or buying product A or B is different. So that will give you some more indication of what's happening with revenue. As for pipeline, you don't want to just say we got 10 million in pipeline and that's 3x our number. You want to actually show the number of deals or amount by forecast category, or break it down by certain size or deal stage or rep. So you can start to say, hey, we've got $1 million, but zooming into that, here's how much is big, medium, or small. Here's how much is for product A, B, or C. Here's how much is closing this month, next month, next month. Here's how much is closing this month, might close this month, might not close this month. And of course, you want to be looking at the sources. So is it outbound? Is it inbound? Is it inbound from paid? Is it inbound from webinars? Is it outbound but sequence 1 or sequence 2, or is it a different ICP that is doing really well? So you want to be able to identify those things, because the purpose of this is for you to be able to identify where should we be doubling down on, where should we be pulling back from. And for people, I always look at the 100 score per rep and the win rate and the deal size, so that you can say, hey, this rep has gotten more efficient than that rep, in addition to showing things like number of deals and that kind of thing.